With one of the most bitterly fought elections in recent memory over, Jose Antonio Kast was received by the same president he'd described just last week as the worst leader the country'd ever had. There were warm handshakes and smiles all around. The president-elect even got a personal tour of the palace, where he will spend the next 4 years.
I am enormously grateful to the President of the Republic for his time. We had a very personal and very important conversation. He gave us the possibility to better know the workings of the state and the complex situation that we will face later on.
If all goes well, the transition to a new far-right-wing government will be smooth. In fact, the only hiccup so far came from President Gabriel Boric's close ally, Colombia's leftist president Gustavo Petro. He wrote on X that Chileans had elected a new Hitler and a new Pinochet, a reference to Chile's former military dictator.
The President of the Republic has instructed us to send a protest letter to Colombia's ambassador to Chile to express our dissatisfaction for the unacceptable comments made by Colombia's president in regard to our presidential election. His statement is a lack of respect and improper interference in the internal affairs of our country.
Chile's switch from a young socialist former student leader to an ultra-conservative has many explanations.
In part, the opposition narrative that Chile was on the verge of an apocalypse generated a lot of fear, even though we have the lowest crime rate in the region. But also the attempts to reform the constitution and make widespread structural reforms went too far, especially when Chileans were more worried about other issues.
Among them, undocumented migration, which they associate with rising crime.
I have no problem with people who come here to work, but we want to live in peace and security again, not worried about our safety.
And then there's the economy. Although Chile has the highest per capita income in the region, economic growth has been dragging for years. And if the left is generally associated with social reforms, Kast and conservatives in general are more identified with issues like economics and law and order. Lucia, Newman, Al Jazeera, Santiago.
Don't miss out, get the full picture. Subscribe to Al Jazeera for reliable news and expert insights. Like, share, stay ahead.